Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So I wanted to answer the question today, is Hero Cantare free to play? And the answer is yes, I think it is. So as you've all probably seen some of my previous videos, my account isn't totally free to play. The one I'm playing right now is I've got two free to play accounts and this is one of them. So yeah, I mean, I've seen other people say that this game's free to play. There's a guy called Omnipotent, I think his name is, and I saw him saying around a month ago that he thinks this game's free to play. And I just want to kind of throw my 2 pennies in here and just agree with him and whoever else has also said this. Because it's easy enough for people to say, but I figured if I can just add my voice to the mix, I figured it could help some of you guys who are on the fence about it. So the guild that I'm in is the second. It's a top 3 guild. It's a top 3 guild on the server at the moment. I think we're currently ranked 2, so we're at the top. And because I'm in the second guild, I mean, I'm not amazing at the game. I like to play off meta teams when possible. You know, I like to use white, as we all know. Although I did reset white recently, but let's not talk about that because I need to level him again. But yeah, like from my perspective, as somebody who's got into one of the top guilds and I know the requirements, I think I can confidently say that this game is free to play. So let's talk about what it means to be free to play. So for example, if you want to play and enjoy the game because you've seen the webtoons or you've read the mangas, the webtoon mangas, I haven't read them. I should do. I'm a huge fan of the game. But yeah, if you have done that and you just want to play for fun, obviously it's free to play. Now, how far can you get as a free to play? So in terms of guilds, okay, so say you want to be in a top guild, then you can do that as a free to play. So I can tell you that the minimum requirements to get in the second guild at the moment, which is elite, is 65 million over 3 runs. Now, a lot of our members hit a lot higher than that. I mean, I personally do about 40 to 50 million a run, so obviously, a lot of us do way more than that, but the minimum requirements are 65 million at the moment, and they're going to be going up to 70 million soon, I believe. But, the point that I'm trying to make here is 65 million is the requirement, and I can confidently say that you can get 65 million in 3 runs as a free-to-play fairly easily. So, yeah. So in regards to guilds, that's that. Now to get into the number 1 guild, I can't really comment for those guys, but I don't believe they would be accepting people who are free to play. I don't believe. But I mean, if it's about damage, which it is at the moment for the labyrinth, and that's what you're basing it on, then you can get into the second guild if you wanted to as a free to play. So yeah, right. So PvP. How high can you get in PvP as a free to play? So I think you can get into the top 2, maybe top 1%. So yeah, you can definitely be at like top 2 or top 1% as free to play. I do think getting any higher than that, you will be limited, because even spending a little bit of money, it would help a lot, because the way the payment system works in this game, I believe, is you can spend a little bit of money for quite a lot of benefit. I'll actually show you the packs in a second which you can buy. I'll do it now. So if you spend a little bit of money, you can get a lot of value, or you can spend a lot of money and get a little bit of value. So, I do think you're not going to be able to get number 1. But, top 1% is pretty good. So let me just have a quick look at the packs in here. So if you are new to the game, these are the offers that you get. These are the best offers. So if you were going to spend like a little bit of money, so this $8.99 purchase here is probably the best purchase in my opinion, because it's a guaranteed SS hero. So that's great. Yeah, that's the shop. Okay, so PvP, you can get into the top 1%. Any further is hard. Guild-wise, you can get into the second guild. I'm not sure about the top one. So this alt's not in a guild yet. But yeah, this this hole is going to be free to play. This is the name's free to play golfers. And I'm going to save my gems. Okay, so that's that. So I want to also mention that if you are free to play and you try and follow the meta, in my opinion, you are going to struggle, because you've probably seen the videos and the Reddit posts and whatever saying that Mira is the best and Bam is the best and Kun is the best. And yes, these are all fantastic characters, and that is true. But if you try and follow the meta and use the specific characters that people say the best, you are going to struggle, because a lot of them are SS rank, and you just need a lot of resources to do like the whole team. But the thing I find about this game is you don't need specific characters, you need specific roles. So Kun is kind of replaceable, so he's kind of just ignore him. But like, just say for example a defense break character. My guild team, my lab team, has Yuri, which has for defense break. Idol would be better, but it doesn't really matter as long as you have a defense break character. Same with Mira. So Mira is a fantastic character for her C2 ability, because her C2 does a ton of damage. But you don't have to use it. Like Bam here, I've got regular Bam. Okay, so his C2 is an AoE. So that is a fantastic substitute for Mira. Jahad. You've all seen, some of you, if you've not seen Jahad, if you look at my previous videos, you'll see Jahad does a ton of damage. Again, he's got a AoE and a C2. So you can get 90% of the benefit from a lot of the roles, from a lot of the characters, but if you try and optimize for that final 1 or 5% as it were, you're gonna struggle. So yeah, like with this account, I'm just gonna, what my plan is to just save all of my gems. Check this out, by the way. Check this out. Quick Bam C2. I mean, yeah, it's obvious he's level 80. He doesn't have any gear, but that's going to be good soon. But yeah, anyway, like I say, what was I saying? Total lost train of thought because I got excited with Bam there. But yeah, I think what I'm trying to say is a lot of the characters can be replaced. Yeah, with this account, is what I was going to say, is I only play this on my days off. So I've only played this account for like 2 days, which is a shame because I want to play more. Because what I'm going to do is save all of my diamonds and just level the characters the game decides to give me, and ideally A or S rank ones. So I'm going to level here. I've got Bam, Arms, Kun Edan, regular Kun, and whoever this is, Arin, is it? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so the final thing I want to talk about is paywalls, or like the things that you can't do as a free to play in this game. As far as I'm aware, there is only one thing in the game, just one, and that is triple S-ing units. Now, because triple S is a thing in this game, it looks like that should be your final aim, but really it shouldn't, because, I mean, I have one triple S character, just one on my main account, and it's Jahad. Yeah, you don't have to get triple S characters. They are just a bonus. You have to see them as a bonus, because a good team composition is better than triple S characters. If I had a double S Idol and a triple S Yuri, I would bring Idol. If I had an SSS of every character in the game, apart from Idol and Yuri, I would still bring Idol or Yuri, or another defense break character that is just SS rank, because having that defense break is super important. So yeah, just a bit of a ramble really. I just wanted to say that I do think this game's free to play. Oh, and finally as well, some guy on Reddit, his name is Vidonia. I'm probably butchering the name. Regardless, he did some maths, and if you know about the game, then this will make sense. But he says, or he's figured out, you get just under 6,000 gems per month, just free to play. It's 900 gems for a multi, so 6,000 gems is quite a bit. And he also calculates you get around 200 Essence of Dimensions, and it's 4 to 5 of those per multi. So that's quite a free to play currency. And that doesn't include any of the starter stuff you get, and you get a lot. This game gives you everything you need to make a strong account. And if you try and make a strong account without following the meta, you will have a stronger account than people who try to follow the meta. I mean, this hero road, for example, to begin with, is fantastic. You just get a ton of resources. That's okay, but even better than that is the story rush. If you get all of the stuff from this story rush here, oh my god, you will have materials for days to create your team. So just to give you an idea of what I'm going to do maybe in a couple of weeks on this account, is to make this account stronger than a lot of people's, I'm going to triple S some characters. Now the way I'm going to do that is, I'm going to go to the most un-free-to-play friendly part of the game, which is the exchange, which is the dimension shop in here. And you'll see these items here. These. So these are super expensive. I mean, 700 each. But but the thing is, as a free to play, like I said, I'm going to get 5,000 gems at least for the monthly play. But I'm going to probably get another maybe 5 to 10,000 just from the stuff you get to begin with and all the mission clears. So I'm going to save up so many diamonds. I'm not going to spend any of them on summons. None of them. I'm just going to save my diamonds and buy these. And by doing that, I'm probably going to be able to get 2 SS fairly quickly. I mean, had I been playing since launch, I would have gotten them quicker, but... And yeah, having 2 triple S characters, I'm going to be so much stronger than a lot of people have been playing since start. Just because the way I'm not chasing the meta with this account so much. But yeah, anyway, I've rambled long enough. But the TLDR, guys, is as a player who's in quite a strong guild, I think this game's free to play. Yeah. So if you're thinking of playing and you haven't really understood a lot of what I've said, then please enjoy the game and don't feel like you need to spend any money. And if you are playing the game and you're thinking, can I compete with these whales? As long as you're not trying to be number 1, then Goldfish says yes you can. Okay, so that's the end of this video. Have a good day, guys.